Now let's go over agreeing and disagreeing in business meetings. And this is the most important part of our module here today. So difference of opinion is always going to be a part of any business meeting or just anything in general because people have different personalities. You're not going to please everybody and not everyone is going to agree with you. This is just life. However, there is a better way to tell people that you agree or disagree with them, or rather disagree with them only. Well, you could agree with anyone in a professional matter and it'll be okay. But if you disagree with them and you're too strong with what you're saying, like say, I don't agree with you, and you start pointing hands and your voice gets loud, that is a little too direct and rude. And obviously, that doesn't resolve anything. If anything, no one gets their points and everyone just loses. And we don't want that for the business. At the end of the day, a business meeting is for the business, and we want to help the business grow. At the end of the day, we're all on the same side. We're just looking at things from a different perspective. So, what should you say if you agree or you're expressing agreement to someone? You could say things like, "You're right," or "Good point. That makes sense. True. Exactly. I'd go along with that." These are statements that are very calm and they show that, hey, you actually agree with what is being said in the meeting. On the other hand, disagreement, you see the expressions that I'm going to tell you, you're letting the other person know that, hey, I understand your point of view, but I don't necessarily see eye to eye. And then you give your reasoning. So things like, I see your point, but, and then you give your reasoning. Or, I understand how you feel, however, or but. Again, you're giving a person that, hey, I know what you're saying, but listen to my point of view, and maybe we can find a good middle ground. I'm not quite sure I agree with you, and then give your reasoning. I beg to differ. Again, this is an expression that a lot of people use. I beg to differ, especially in arguments as well. Like, I don't agree with what you're saying, but it's much, much better than saying, I don't agree with you in pointing hands. Last one, you could say something like, that might be true, but yada, yada, yada. So again, what you're saying is true, but there is a point that you're missing. So again, this goes hand in hand with being a good listener. You want to show them your point of view and why you think they're wrong, but at the same time, listen to what they have to say, and perhaps you guys could find a good middle ground. And on that note, we are done with Module 6 and the course itself. I hope you learned a thing or two. This was a great course nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. And please go check out the module exercises and activities. And on that note, I will be seeing you all hopefully in another course. So till next time.